Greetings from sunny and beautiful Alberta, a little brisk. The winter is here. You know, when I see the media all report the same thing at the same time, I get a little concerned. Whether it's the protests or Ukraine or COVID or whatever. When they all report the same thing with the same messaging, I know they got the memo, and I get a little concerned. So right now, for the last week or few days at least, they've really been pushing masks, whether it's to mandate them in places, to force them upon people, or to at least force the debate, which brings up conflict and segregation and all the things that our society has dealt with. But enough is enough, guys. Like, it's not even making sense. Basically, like a surgical mask is like a piece of paper, right? It's floppy, loose on the ends. I mean, it helps. It'll stop large droplets. But if we're talking viruses or flus or tiny particles, it's a very small percentage. If you're fearful of anything, first of all, who am I to say that you can't be? You know, so I am not a medical professional. This is not advice. This is just how I see it. Okay, and this is for the people who may still be fearful and want to force restrictions upon others to make themselves feel better. So, yes, this helps. But for the people that are truly fearful, you know, you need to step it up a level. You need something like an N95 mask. I do believe the 95 designates that it stops 95% of the particulates. And they have different levels. I think they have 99 and 99.7 and probably other ones I'm not aware of. But if you are fearful and worried about sickness or anything else, you wearing this and me wearing this is not as effective as you alone wearing this. And if you're very fearful and you're maybe one of those people that drive alone in your car wearing a mask, even though you may have other masks in your vehicle or hanging off the gear shift or the wiper arm or on the floor, and you're driving in a petri dish, if you're that concerned, you really need to step it up a level and get some proper filtration. And anyone who works in construction or has sanded wood or drywall or works with chemicals or works in confined spaces can tell you that if you were to sand something and you wear something like this, with the condensation, you're going to have powder all around. You will have ingested it. It will have gone in your nose. You will taste it. You will spit it out. And this will not stop sand or dust or small particulates. It just won't. Even if you use, you know, something like an N95 properly, you'll have a big buildup around your mouth and your eyes, and there will be a little bit that gets in. You'll get that chalky taste. And if you want 100% protection, obviously, again, you need to step it up, and you need proper eye protection or full face visor, things of that nature. So, it's time to be real. If you are afraid, harming our society and creating conflict at cash registers and problems within families and all that we've gone through, is it worth the protection that a piece of paper provides? If you're that worried, take care of yourself. Who am I to say how you can protect yourself or protect your family or your children? If you want to drive without a seatbelt, that's your choice. I can't make you do that. I can say I don't think it's a good idea, but it's your choice how you protect your family and yourself. But you shouldn't force it on others, especially at this point when we know it's not as effective as we were told. So I hope this and it won't. But it just ends this silly debate. If you need to protect yourself, but use common sense. It's ridiculous. But I wish you all a good day. Take care. All the best.